Okay, the sound's going to be probably quite bad on this today because it's a bit windy, but we've come to Greenhead Park and there is a beach up here today and apparently rides and things, but we'll see what's going on there. What we're basically going to do is have a walk round. Jack's going to have a play on some rides and things, aren't you?
Yes, to get exercise.
Yes, and this is going to be like a twofold thing actually, because what I'm going to do is, can I just speak a minute? I'm going to use part of this for one vlog to do like a making of, where I'm going to show you the new software I've got that I'm using, and also probably chat to you a bit while we're wandering around. And then the other part I'm going to actually just go skateboarding there. Do you think you could do that, Jack?
If I had a skateboard, yes.
And then the other thing I want to do is sort of put it together properly and do a proper video using the new software. Here we go.
The big slide, the slide. The big long slide.
Look at that doggy, that's a big doggy, isn't it?
Doggy. He's a kind of cute little doggy. I have a cute little doggy. But we're having I have a football match too. How about a football match?
Yes, people play football in the tennis courts. And you get people. Hi guys, we're back from our little day out and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I was going to use the footage we filmed this morning, but I'm not. What I'm going to do is actually go into the programme, and because I don't know how long I've got this free trial for, what I'm going to do is... Boris, will you stop making that noise? Boris? The dogs are in a bit of a mood today. They've been having a bit of a squabble while I was out, and we now have their grumbling at each other, and one's wandering around hopping, and the other one is feeling sorry for himself with a sore nose. And they're both going to get a smack in a minute. They carry on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this now, shift the setup round because I'm going to show you the software. I'm going to use part of the clip. I'm going to use the garden photos, the clip from the garden that I took the other day, and then I'll be able to sort of show you it and show you a few things that this software does, and we can have a look and you can help me decide whether or not I actually carry on and get it. Okay, so back in a minute. Right, so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm just going to pull down this film that I used last week. I'll pull this down into this area here, and I'm going to mute the sound because obviously you don't want to listen to the sound on that while we're listening to me talking. And I'm just going to scoot it along to a part where we're actually to there, and I'm just going to cut that there and get rid of that first bit because that's me going out of the house and we don't really need that. So I think what I might need to do is just pull this down. I've just got to pull this down a little bit here so you can actually see that a bit better in that corner. And then what I want to show you are the filters. Now for this one, what we can actually do is put different filters over the top of it. Now see what you can see how the different colours sort of affect it, and just put the blue one over it, And it gives it a sort of an antique-y, old-fashioned, dreamlike quality almost. It's mad. Now, some of these I can do to a little extent on the other software I have, but most of it I can't quite do that way. And also, I mean, it lets you do things like get a bit more creative where you can use different effects, and you can make it snow even. Look, I can make it snow in summer, which I do like that effect. I like these stars sort of twinkling, apparently. I'm not so sure about that one. Daisy grab. It's sort of a bit surreal and a bit spooky. And tunnel. See, I think a lot of these would actually work out really well for doing book trailers and things like that. I'm just going to pause that there. Then we're going to go into overlays, and these are the ones I'm probably more interested in, which is things like the bokeh effect. And put this over the top of it. Different effects there as it plays. Jack's watching Netflix on his iPad. Well, it's not actually an iPad. He's like to make it like an old film effect. There's a couple of versions of that, and then you've got, I mean, you can even do it so that it's got the old-fashioned reel things running down the side, which I quite like. And then you can do like the different lighting effects with it, and lens flares. Although, to be honest, lens flares is something I seem to spend half my time trying to avoid. I keep getting lovely purpley ones on this camera when it's too sunny. So, but again, it's what you're using it for. And elements. This is sort of like you can add a bit of I assume that these overlay, but I'm not sure. Maybe they don't, maybe they come in between. Maybe I have to do it differently to find that out. Occasionally when you get something on trial, you find that you can only do things. Let's try putting this right back to the start. Try putting that there, and let's try moving that to centre. Let's try. Did that do that? No. I'm not quite sure how I'm doing that. I seem to be losing everything there. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's something you have to work out as you go along. It has basically more or less the same transitions as my old software, with just a few new ones sort of added in. So I mean, again, it's a case of sort of being able to use them for different things and trying things out, and I like that one. So yeah, I really, there's a lot more split screen options. Well, not really that many more actually, but a split screen is so hard to do. I tried it before, and oh yeah, really, sort of, if you want to be able to see them, you don't want to use any more than 2. You have to get the timing right on everything. The one thing that is on this, which I really do like, that a lot of the others don't come with, is this, which is it actually comes with music you can use. Now, most of the time, if I use music, I use it from YouTube, and you can find the same songs playing over and over again on everything. So I do like this. So that is a plus side to it. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how sort of much time I'm going to have. Right, I've been filming for 8 minutes now, so I'm going to call this quits now, and I'm going to edit the video footage from this morning, and I'll speak to you all later. Okay, bye.